This is a horror game podcast. It is meant for mature audiences. It may contain adult language, violence, and sexual themes, as well as shocking revelations. Viewer discretion is advised. Greetings, fellow investigators, and welcome back to our video podcast, Into the Darkness, where my friends and I are playing the Call of Cthulhu role-playing game. I'm your host, Thom Raley. The scenario is To Awaken What Never Sleeps. It was written by Daniel Harms, and it can be found in Tales of the Sleepless City. It's available from Drive-Thru RPG. Koen Leijten is our keeper of arcane lore, and this is episode 2. Our recap will be given by Keith Craig as his character, Peter Jones. So without any other interruptions, let's continue our journey into the darkness. Keith.
Riding the subway with my group of friends. We had Leon Mondo, who makes a decent living slinging drinks during Prohibition. It's a shame about his face. He hasn't really had a lot of luck meeting people, but he's a wonderful chap, and maybe he'll be able to turn that around. Ethel Clark, the architect, she's quite smart, although she knows a lot of wealthy people. I'm not really sure if she knows it well. She just likes dropping names. We got Professor Harrison West, your classic skeptic of anything that he can't touch, but he's makes a nice counterweight to Dr. Timothy Sharp, our friendly occultist. Everyone needs the buddy that will tell you, entertain you with stories that you're not really sure if he believes, but are entertaining and you can get a chuckle about when you go home. And last and least is Betty Armstrong, the jazz musician. She blows a mean trumpet, but I keep telling her that someday she's going to have to get a real job. She can't be playing speakeasies all the time. So, anyway, we're this wonderful group of friends. We're headed off to dinner on the subway. When it was pointed out by one of the professors that there was a well-dressed man hanging out with someone that was dressed like a medieval wizard, had a conical hat. They were all by the subway switch. I didn't get a chance to see them because the subway crashed. Fortunately, we were in the rear car and we're just kind of jostled a bit. However, the people in the front car did not fare so well. Unfortunately, some were killed. Many were horrifically maimed. Leon and myself jumped in and started helping the people that could be saved. Leon, man, he is a strong man. He was able to rescue a few people by getting the metal off of him and helping. He should have maybe asked them out. They're maimed too. They'll be able to overlook his rugged features. Once the others, they headed on up to the top street. And that's where they learned that the well-dressed man, apparently he's a celebrity, an Edward Wycombe. Ethel claims that she knew him, that he invests in some buildings around town. Once she mentioned that, I was like, oh, I do remember who you're talking about. We decided to check out what the celebrity and the wizard were doing near the switch box, and apparently they were painting some kind of graffiti on there. Well, Dr. Sharp was able to recognize that this was more of a occult symbolism and had something to do with, as he said, opening gates. I know I've seen some weird things in my time, but opening gates all through paint is something that is new. We all decided we'd have a drink, and that's when Leon suggested we go to the library. I'll admit I was caught off guard, and then I remembered that was the name of his club. We had a wonderful time there. Betty was a hit playing her trumpet. The professors headed off to the store, and I, of course, danced the night away with the flappers. My face was a little sore from a couple of the slaps from the propositions, but again, I met one that was decided to come home with me, Rita. When we woke up the next day, very strangely, all our senses were enhanced. Our sense of smell, our hearing, our sight, and our touch. Might explain why I had a better night than Rita did, but, I won't call her. The professors, they decided to do some research on the books for the occult symbols. They found a book called Megalopomancy, written by Thibaut de Castres. Professor Sharp decided that we needed to hunt down this book, and he started hitting up a lot of his strange bookstores. He found one store where the book had been at, but it had been purchased already by a Julius Gabriel. Maybe we'll have to find out who this is and see if we can maybe borrow the book or purchase it from him. Finally, we got up and we saw in the newspaper a curious article. I wouldn't have thought anything about it, but it had pictures of the symbols that were painted on the switch box. They claimed that these symbols were found on a piece of paper thrown in the trash at Ed Wykeham's business, and that the newspaper thinks that they were people trying to use astrology for their stock picks. Maybe there is something to this Ed Wykeham, and he wasn't just hanging out with a wizard for some strange reason. Well, I guess I should meet up with my friends. I'll burn this so they don't see what I wrote about them.
All right. Thank you.
Hey, so now that Peter's not here, you guys want to talk about Peter behind his back?
Okay. So I think you are all still split into 3 groups. We can start with Ethel and Betty. You came from researching Edward's purchases and what buildings he invested in.
Yeah.
Or are you all just going to meet up again? Maybe we could, unless you want to do something before, we can skip forward to when you meet again. Unless you say, I want to do something before we all meet up. Let's keep it tight.
Good with meeting up after going to the hospital to visit some of the other survivors. I think that was my plan. I think that was Leon's.
Yeah,
also.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think we got what we were looking for. I mean, just information about the buildings that we're investing in. I don't think we can do anything else in the building. We had agreed to meet up for lunch, I believe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We were going to that. What was the name of the restaurant?
Maestros.
Maestros. Oh, yes.
Maestros of New York in this case.
Mm-hmm.
I think they started in Massachusetts somewhere, Arkham.
Yeah, so let's fast forward and say you're all, having a nice lunch.
Mm.
So can you believe it that the one copy was already purchased? I mean, that's just, you can never get good books these days.
What are the odds of that happening? The one book we need.
Well, I believe that, this fellow, Julius Gabriel, seemed to have a hit piece on Wykeham. So I wonder if he still has the book or would like to talk to us anyway. I might stop by after we finish up here and go pay him a visit.
Yeah, that might be a good choice.
How old is this book? Is it just
It's recent. This is contemporary occultism. It's printed from out of San Francisco.
Well, then the National Library would have to have a copy of it, wouldn't they?
Oh, look, occult books of this nature are they're independently published, small print run.
Well, maybe.
I mean, maybe, but I'd be surprised.
Be easier to find him and see if he'll sell it.
Yeah, that would be a lot easier.
So do you think this Edward Wycombe is trying to use magic for gaining financial money,
Well, I mean,
particularly in the
if you
stock
ask,
market?
that's what the Gabriel piece is saying. Um, these same types of symbols that were on the track shift, whatever it's called. Um, those are similar to the type of symbols that they found from Wycombe for stock prediction. So our Wycombe Fellows has definitely a deep interest in the occult. Why exactly he would want to destroy a train is another question.
I mean, maybe
Yeah.
it was just a mistake, a horrific mistake. It's still a crime, but maybe just he was trying to
Well,
do
that's,
something.
yeah, and whatever it is, he's still responsible. I mean, I don't know how the law could call him onto the carpet for saying a magic spell that kills a bunch of people accidentally. But as far as we're concerned, it's his fault.
Yeah, it's definitely his fault. But yeah, we'll see what
Do
we'll
we
see what
have
happens.
any idea what this book's about? Mega Megalomonan
Some kind of
Megapolosomancy.
magic.
Megapolis, Nancy. Huh.
I would assume just by the roots of the words, it has something to do with the magic of cities. I mean,
Hmm.
Yeah,
Big cities.
megapolis, right,
big city.
is a city, right, from the
Yeah.
Greek, a big city, and then mancy, obviously,
Yeah.
it's the magic, necromancy, magic of the dead. You've got, uh, you know, so
So
the magic, some magic to do with large cities.
Strange. Never heard of that.
Very specific. Again, I'm dying to read this book, but again, the only copy that seemed to be come through the city is in the hands of that journalist.
Where's the journalist right now? Do you think he's at work?
Works for the Evening Graphic. So I was intending to pay a visit to his office.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
best place to start.
Yeah.
Do you want to try to call him up or you just want to surprise him by going to his office?
I'm the type of person who likes to just drop in,
Yeah.
Yeah, and in our kind of business, especially professors, doctors, we tend to just drop in because most people don't want to really have a proper chat with us. So it's easy to
Well,
just
I
drop
get
in.
better results when I show up in person too. I don't know if Leon should go with us.
I don't really have any reason to, huh?
Yeah, I also don't
Wait,
think
is it?
Peter should.
It's because of my face, isn't it?
No, it's just it's
Oh,
the
Leon,
middle of
you're
the day.
Look, I make up for it with personality. Besides, I gotta
It's true.
I gotta work sometimes in the evening, so
Mhm.
You're a beautiful man,
I would
Leon.
be useless. I'd be useless.
Beautiful on the
Give me some-
inside.
Exactly.
give me some other task.
Hmm.
If you need something rounded up or
Yeah.
Do we want to see if we can have a chat with Edward Wycombe?
I doubt that he's just accepting. There must be an army of secretaries before he speaks to anyone.
At least 3 legions, I think.
you know what?
A small battalion.
Here's my guess. So he's in one of the big high rises, isn't he? He's got a big
Probably he
old corporation.
has put a lot of money in several of the tallest ones in New York. So I
I'm
assume he
just
has
thinking,
offices.
in those kind of hoity-toity places, they've got alcohol in their offices. They got to get it there somehow. I might be able to find who his contacts are and maybe make a delivery.
Perfect.
I don't know. I don't
Some
know
of
if
that
that
good
will get us
Canadian
Suppose
anything.
whiskey.
now, Ethel, you were looking into because you run maybe not in so high of circles, but your circles have contact with those circles through their
Yeah, I mean,
architectural endeavors.
I guess he does do some what would be the word? Charity work. When there was the disaster with the Statue of Liberty, he put a lot of money on the reconstruction, especially the torch. Maybe, maybe he will be putting some money to restore the subway. I could find out if he's maybe organizing something
Maybe. I
and
would,
try
if
to
I were
talk
him,
to
I
him
wouldn't
later.
want to be, I wouldn't want to be associated with the subway at all because
No, because
somebody might have seen him. Yeah.
people seen in there. The problem is we don't know who the wizard is. The wizard was with him.
Well, that's why I'm kind of hoping if I can just get in there, it might give us nothing, but I might see a fellow who matches that description, like as his right-hand man or standing behind him when he's in his
In his
office. Or
circle, it could.
maybe you could try selling him some new architecture for a building that he's building.
I can try. I can see what I have on my projects and
Yeah,
see if
just
I
quick,
can get
just
an
spend the
appointment.
afternoon, draft up a whole building.
Not a whole building, but maybe a space
And if
to
in doubt,
integrate.
take Peter with you and he can persuade.
Yeah, yeah. Especially if they got a lady secretary. Oh,
Yeah,
I
you know
mean,
what?
depends if they already know about you or not.
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm thinking in
yeah.
both of our cases, we're not going to be able to get anywhere near him. He's not going to
Yeah,
want to be involved in that mundane sort of stuff.
no.
So
I can make a couple calls and just see where he's gonna be, maybe if he if there's something happening
Yeah,
in those circles.
any public events or private
Yeah,
events that might be going on that he might be in attendance. It'd be an easy way to.
Oh,
yeah.
I bet your journalist would know all of that.
I hear two possible avenues here. Some people want to go to the evening graphic, and some people want to check out Wycombe. Or do you want to check out Wycombe via the journalist?
The Wycombe problem is that we probably would never be able to get within 100 feet of him because he would be, he's too high up, you know.
Yeah.
He'd be like, why are you
So
bringing me this janitor with a box full of alcohol? You know, somebody
Yeah,
else
I
handle
doubt
that.
he organizes his own
Yeah.
booze delivery.
so
But
are all of you then going to the newspaper, or are you going to split up and do something else?
I don't know if we should all go to the
go.
journalist.
Yeah, no,
'cause
we shouldn't all
No
go.
reason to
It's
go.
gonna be it's gonna feel like we're ganging up on him.
I, as somebody who dabbles with the occult and who teaches courses on esotericism, I think I have a good in to want to follow up with him on his piece on Wycombe, inquire about his book that he recently purchased, and see if he'd let me look at it. So he
And
might
I
think
will
that
not. And I will not let you go alone.
I appreciate that. You could hit him with some of your quantum wizardry, and we'll have a copy of this book and what he knows in no time. There you go.
I'll tell you what the avenue I'll follow because it might be fruitful later. I'll go check out the building that he lives in and see if I can apply for a janitor position or something like that. Then you might then have a way into the building.
Okay. Uh, so okay. A few people are going to the newspaper office. You're going to check if you can get like a job at Wycombe's apartment,
Yeah.
or his office,
Well,
his apartment.
I don't know.
right?
Does he live in the penthouse apartment of wherever he lives?
So if you look through the phone book, which I assume you all have done, for convenience sake, he has an office on Fifth Avenue and he has an apartment on Central Park West, Central Park West apartment. So
I'm going to see if I can get a position at the Fifth Avenue office. Because then if I'm a janitor, I might be able to work at night and get into his office when he's not there.
okay.
Yeah, I'll
It
go
might
by.
be, like I say, it might be useless, but
I'll go by the building where he's staying, the one on Central Park West.
that's a nice area.
All right, so let's do Leon
Yes.
first, then Peter, and then the newspaper gang. So, Ethel and Betty, are you
I
joining
was
on the
thinking,
newspaper?
no, I don't want to interrupt the newspaper, although I think Betty wanted to smile at the journalist.
Yeah,
I
I'll go
was
with the
thinking,
newspaper to make sure they don't start bickering in front of the guy we want to talk to.
We would never bicker. Never.
I'm sorry.
It's
For
a
your
civil
application,
discussion.
to join the newspaper gang, we require at least 3 years of experience and a PhD.
Okay,
Yeah.
but so
No, I'm still going.
I was thinking if you just maybe
Wait,
go to my
I
office
do.
and check
I have
in
an
my...
education of 80.
Oh my God! So yeah, no, you're welcome.
I've
Welcome
studied something.
welcome to the newspaper gang. You're a fully welcome member.
Sorry, Ethel.
She's
Don't
got a
worry.
jazz PhD.
a PhD on vibes. I was thinking of maybe going to my office and maybe calling a few contacts to see if there's gonna be like an event or something that we can maybe get close to this guy that I can attend, or just to see if there's anything coming up that we could.
Okay. So, okay, perfect. So let's start with Leon. You go to the office on Fifth Avenue.
I'm dressed nicely.
Yeah, of course. It's what was I gonna say? It's a little, people are leaving the office. It's no, you had lunch. I mean, it's still in the afternoon.
Right.
People,
So-
it's still quite busy, and you get to a doorman and you see like this high rise with all kinds of offices, and you see on a placard like which floor is the office of Wycomb's business. So you go there, and there's a secretary just in the lobby when you get to the right floor.
Oh, good afternoon. I'm applying for a job as janitor maintenance. Am I in the right spot?
Janitor maintenance, and they'll pick up some papers. I don't think we had an application for that.
Oh, I thought I saw something in the newspaper. I wrote up this resume. I've actually got a lot of experience, and
Thank you. What makes you want to work here specifically? I mean, I bet there are lots of different places that.
It's just the fact that I saw the ad. I'm kind of just in between jobs right now. I was working at the Chrysler building. Wait, have they built that yet? I was working at the Flatiron building, and the guy I was working for passed away. I just give him this long cock and bull. Can I do? Let's see.
Yeah.
Is that fast talk?
I think fast talk. You're kind of like lying.
Yeah. 31 out of 35, so just barely passed.
Okay. Well, we'll take this over, and I think we could always use some extra help. So if you would give us your contact information, we'll contact you within a few days.
Yes,
I'll have to pass this up the chain, of course.
I can also do restocking if that's what you need. And I leave it at that, though she probably knows what I'm talking about. I have
Yeah, okay,
connections.
okay. And she makes a small note, like write something down. So, okay, great, thank you.
Thank you very much. And I'll leave. Now, as I'm there and as I'm walking around, I'm surveying everything. Uh, if I, in fact, I want to see another janitor because at some point I can just steal clothes and pretend, but after hours. So I'm doing that while I'm walking around.
You will see like one other janitor
Yeah.
white, cleaning some windows.
So dressed in a blue jumpsuit or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So that's all I'm doing for now. I'll head back to
Okay.
our usual rendezvous point.
All right, great. Let's jump over to Peter. You're checking out
The
his
place on
Central Park.
yep, Central Park West building. hmm So when I get there, first thing I'm going to do is just kind of observe who's kind of walking around in this neighborhood, see if I'm, you know, severely underdressed for this neighborhood or
How are you
uh,
dressed?
I'm wearing I'm not wearing my work clothes, so I've got a coat and a tie on, but it's not the high end coat because I can't afford it and all. But I am not just wearing a shirt. So
All right. Give me the 5% appraise roll to see like how no, no, no.
okay.
I'll not make you do that. You can tell they have most people walking here have like pretty expensive suits and ties and clothes and stuff like that.
Okay. All right. So after watching a bit, I'm gonna just kind of walk down the sidewalk. What I'm really going to be looking for is some of the a lot of buildings they'll have like a little plaque on it, who built it, who funded it, and everything. So I'm going to look to see if there's any mainly I'm seeing if Ed Wycombe was involved in the construction of this, or if he just happens to live here. And then, of course, looking for any, I was thinking maybe any iconography on the building that we saw that was painted on the switch box.
So if you go to the building where Wycombe lives,
hmm
it doesn't state anywhere on the plaque that he
Right.
built this or financed this or anything.
Okay.
From the outside, you don't see anything like the symbology or anything like that from the subway.
Right. Okay. And I will just walk along. Have I seen? Do they have a doorman, or is it people just
Oh
able to
yeah,
go?
yeah. They have a doorman,
hmm Okay.
and you
So
see like he everybody that comes in, he if
he
he
knows.
recognizes them, he greets them and he lets them in further. But yeah.
Right. Yeah. That's kind of what I figured and all. So okay. All right. I'm not good at stealth, so I'm not going to try and sneak past him and all. So, is there a garage, like a parking garage?
Uh, yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay. So, I'm going to make note of where that is, and I don't really, I didn't see this guy. I felt my spot hidden, so I not 100% positive I know what it is because I don't imagine I paid attention to the rich people in the city and all that aren't lady. But yeah, okay. I got a feel for how it is, how the security is kind of set up and everything, and it doesn't have any the iconography on it. That was really kind of things I was wanting to look at. And I'm just going to kind of walk on down the street and plan to meet back up with them.
All right, perfect.
Mhm.
Now, Ethel, you are trying to call around and research and see if Edward Wycombe has any is going to
Events.
any parties or events or anything.
Mhm.
You'll if you check around, especially with people from higher circles who know about him or who know him, maybe they'll say he's been quite a recluse like the last few years, and he doesn't show up to any parties or anything like that.
Okay, so he's not seen publicly a lot. That would make his
Yeah.
appearance on the subway actually even more more strange. More strange? Stranger. What the hell? Um, okay. So he
I mean,
hasn't been showing up. Okay. No,
okay.
I'll have that information. So we definitely gotta get into his office or to his house to be able to talk to him.
All right, perfect. And then for the people coming up to the evening graphic, you find this the newspaper office. Uh, it's on the 12th floor of a building, and once you get there, you're overwhelmed with the smell of cigarettes, and you see like some people typing away and smoking heavily, and full ashtrays on each desk.
But what your theories don't consider, Professor West, is the vitality of the human soul, right? I mean, Betty, you've got to be with me on this one, right? I mean, music doesn't it's not just a vibration of molecules or particles, right? There's something that gets onto a deeper metaphysical plane.
You're exactly right. I can't believe you can't get this. It's not just one after another. There's soul, there's something inherent in there. You have to put something of yourself into all of it. It's
Yes,
just
but there's got to be the actual evidence. We have to follow the evidence line.
you
Everything
can't
comes back down to proving everything. We cannot prove your thoughts and
You're
feelings.
hopeless. You're excuse me. I'll walk up to one of the people at the desk. Hopeless, hopeless, hopeless.
Yeah, and I assume you're discussing this as you're walking in,
Yes.
right? Yeah, and this guy comes walking up to you and says, "Can I help you all?"
Yes, we were hoping to speak with the esteemed Julius Gabriel.
Esteemed. That's a good one. Well, if you see him, you tell me. I haven't seen that guy in over a week. If you see him, tell him he better come up with a very good story. Otherwise, he's not welcome here anymore.
Good heavens.
over a week. When was his last article published?
Week.
A week ago? Or has he been in the
Yeah.
office since it was published?
No, it was about a week ago.
So he publishes this article about, wait, what was the last?
Wycombe.
Wycombe, and then he disappears?
Oh no, the article Wycombe doesn't have a date, but that's like from before. That's not from a week ago. Um, I think
We,
that's like at least a year old or something.
um,
Should have been more clear
He's
about that. I'm sorry, but yeah,
he's been gone for a week, you say.
yeah.
Have you tried
That is
checking in
most
on him?
inconvenient. I was hoping that
I mean, don't have time to check in with everybody that just tries to fly off. I'm just, keeping his payment here. And unless he
has
comes
he
up with a very good story, I'll just keep his payment. I mean,
you want us to check on him? We need to talk to him about a book anyway.
I don't know if if people here get the idea that I just give out addresses willy-nilly.
No, I'll just call the
But
operator. No worries.
he doesn't so happen to have left the giant book in his office, has he?
no, he was talking about getting some book, I think, but he was trying to track a book down. I think he found something because he was very happy one of the last times I saw him, but
Yes, well, you see, he seems to have found the book before I found the book, and I very much would like to speak to him about that.
Because who are all of you?
I
Why
am
are you
Doc-
searching for
I
him?
am Dr. Timothy Sharp, occultist of some note, professor of anthropology and history.
I'm sure you know me. I'm the trumpet player from the librarian. I think I've seen you in there.
I might go there from time to time.
I knew that. I
Yeah.
recognized the handsome face. I knew you fit in there.
And just
Okay.
to jump in, I'm Harrison West, the professor of quantum physics.
Quantum physics. I think I've heard of something about that.
Yes, he's an absolute quack, but we adore him and we let him come along with us anyway.
No, I'm an
So,
actual professor who does actual research into actual things.
I mean, that's what all those professors say, right? That they do real research and stuff, and then you read what they're on about, and it's just some weird stuff that nobody understands and nobody can follow. I'll tell you what, Mr. Sharp.
it's Dr. Sharp.
Sorry, Doctor Sharp.
I,
Um, just and he writes something down, and he gives you a little piece of paper. If you find him, tell him unless he has a very good scoop or anything, he's fired. And he hands you a note with an
I will
address.
deliver his death sentence post haste. Thank you very much.
as we're there, are all the desks occupied?
Not all, like 75% or something.
Do they have like a nameplates, like little of the who sits there?
No, definitely
No.
not for the basic staff, because everybody knows who's who
Yeah.
and where they are.
Okay.
I would say there are about like maybe 10 journalists working at the moment here.
There's 10. Okay. Okay, back in. Can I use your ladies' room really fast before we go?
Oh, sure.
It's in the back over there.
Yeah. Just,
Okay.
you know.
I'm gonna meander, looking at all the unoccupied desks as I meander, looking for a fancy looking wizard book. What I think a book would look like, which is like a fancy leather binding with some sort
You,
of
d-
like hat on it.
you don't see anything like that on any
Oh,
of
okay.
the unoccupied desks.
Okay. I'll come back. You guys ready?
Yes, I believe we have the address already. Thank you
Yes.
very much, my good sir. Good luck on your journaling endeavors. Good day.
Hope we see you tonight at the library. Wink.
Maybe I'll have to check. And you see him blush a little. And as you're walking away, exiting the building, you can do a spot hidden for me.
And you can see the kind of spells that Betty is able to cast on people. I'd like to see your quantum physics explain that, Dr. West.
It can actually.
23.
I see nothing.
A hard success on spot hidden.
40,
Okay.
which is just a success.
Okay. So Professor West and Dr. Sharp, you get as you're walking down, you get the feeling that you see like kind of a face in the bricks watching you, and you kind of blink with your eyes and you look again, and it's gone. So it just might be a weird effect of pareidolia.
I'd like to see your quantum physics explain whatever that was. Did you see that?
I did. And
See what?
quantum physics can explain.
It can.
Did you see the journalist?
Enlighten me, Harrison. How is that possible?
Well, you see, some things, some items, objects, people can get distorted through time and reality. And then their particles can find their way into various pockets of our universe.
Yeah, see, that all sounds nonsensical to me. All right, let's go find this journalist.
What did you guys see?
I'm going to stare very intently at the wall that was staring at me just a moment ago. There was a face right here.
I'm gonna see him staring. I'm gonna go here and like touch the wall. There's nothing. Is there something there?
Just feels like regular bricks. Nothing,
right here.
Nothing responds or
right
nothing.
There. I don't know if he's going to come back if you keep swatting at him.
I don't think that's how weird things work.
Does it have a wizard hat?
It's kind of like you should imagine it wasn't like a face in the bricks. It was more like the bricks made a face, like had the shape of a face and were kind of like bulging out a bit.
Not physics.
Well,
probably just in pareidolia. I mean,
it's all physics. Everything is physics. Except for chemistry.
Did he slip you the address?
Yes, we got the address.
He said he wasn't going to give it to us.
Well, you charmed him quite a great deal.
It wasn't even on my A game.
Between your looks and my silver tongue, we managed to get an address out of him.
Well, you were rather sharp with him, Doctor, when he did not call you Doctor.
Mr. Sharp, that's Dr. Sharp to you.
You get defensive about these things, okay? Unfortunately, Harrison's presence did not mess us up too badly, as I feared it might, but at last, our mission was a success.
Are we going to this address, or are we going to meet back with everybody else and then go?
Maybe we should report to everyone else and see what.
But look, we've already been to Maestro's twice today. I don't know if I want to go to a third time. My God. Really, we need to get Leon to broaden his palate and try some other places.
Well, he used to, as we said, we used to dine at Cabrera's, but that's no longer around.
Oh, breaks my heart.
Okay, so I assume you're all you three are gonna meet back up with the rest.
Yeah, I guess we'll meet up at the library.
Yeah.
I mean, it might be getting later, so you might have all, said let's meet up at the library. I mean, if you enter the same restaurant 3 times a day, they might start giving you looks like if you're up to something or anything.
Case in legend.
Well, yeah. This time we could say that this time of day, of course, there's nobody at the library, but maybe that's where we do meet. Outside of business hours to discuss our weird stuff.
Yeah, that's perfect.
You guys all have keys.
Excellent. Right.
So, Leon, how did your job applications go?
I mean, I charmed her as well as I could. We'll see.
Good job, Leon.
But I don't know. I mean, he's got a number of places around. He's got a residence. You went to the residence, didn't you, Peter?
I did. The doorman was quite on his game. Everyone that approached, he knew their name and he let in. If he didn't know you, he wouldn't let you in. So I didn't really get much out of it at all. It's not. There's no graffiti on it like we saw at the Switchbox. So
I was also trying to find out if he goes other places. Apparently not. He hasn't gone to events or make public appearance in general for several years now.
Really?
So maybe something.
Something made him go out yesterday to join the wizard on the subway, if indeed was him.
So I'm wondering if he's even going into the office at all. Maybe something happened along the way and he's not even, big boss like him doesn't need to go into the office.
Well, if I had a bunch of money and a nice apartment and to just spend all my time reading books, you're all lovely, but
well,
you might never ever see me again.
Kind of playing the fantasy game. If I was an evil wizard, I would attach myself to a really wealthy man and make him pay for everything, and just he'd be my puppet, my slave.
That is
so maybe the wizard's the one who's doing it.
That is true.
If I had $1 million, but I don't.
Yeah.
So
if I had $1 million, I'd buy an evil wizard.
If does that mean that what we need to do next is figure out what happened to him a couple of years ago that changed his direction?
It might be worth looking through some newspaper morgues for that sort of thing.
It's a good idea.
Maybe he
went to traveled or something.
Tibet and met a Swami and became religious or wizardish, or I don't know. I'm just
when I was trying to find out if he's going to events or something, did I find out how long ago he stopped showing up at anything?
He was never big on parties, but it's definitely for the last 5 years or something that he's not been really seen anymore.
So if you're looking for a time to investigate in newspapers or to see if something happened, it would be around 5 years ago, when he completely secluded himself.
Yeah, strange. Any luck on the book?
Well, unfortunately, it seems that our Julius Gabriel, the esteemed journalist, is nowhere to be seen. He has been missing from work for a week now, so he was not there, nor was his book. We did, however, through the valiant efforts of Betty and myself, manage to get the address so we can pay Julius Gabriel a visit at his home. Harrison was there as moral support.
Yes. I'm sure he explained that maybe he was actually there just quantumly, but they just couldn't see him because his cells were in some other dimension or something. But the math works out. I know, but so a week. Does that line up for when he got the book? A week?
Seems like he just got the book according to what you said, and then
correct.
Disappeared.
It lines up with the time he got the book.
Well, going to his house, I think carries a little bit of danger with it, so I'll go with you because I'm the strong one.
Not to be morbid, but I think Leon should definitely go, because what if someone else is looking for this book? They found out he had it and they killed him.
Or he's a journalist. Maybe he got too close to something and Wizard and Wycombe.
Or maybe it's just a good read.
Yeah, I'm eager to get my hands on this book.
I am too.
Well, it's all yours once we get it.
Is anybody in the event that our poor esteemed journalist Julius Gabriel is not in a state of being conducive to opening this door when we arrive, do any of us have good skills at getting into places that we're not allowed to go?
Oh,
I dabble a little bit of locksmithing for 36.
I got a 20%. Yeah.
36.
Oh, she's better at it than I am.
But the dice are not.
That's because you've got bobby pins.
That's right.
If you need to blow something up, I might be able to help.
Let's go.
Might be a little extreme.
I guess there's two directions to architecture, isn't there?
If you need quantum physics to help you out,
what goes up? I could try hypnotizing the door, but I don't think that's going to get us anywhere. But what goes up must come down.
Dr. Harrison can get us through the door without actually colliding with any of the molecules
Exactly.
in the door.
Oh,
Sure, we
speaking
can
of
pass through.
molecules, the two professors saw something weird in a wall.
Yes, there was
Okay.
the
Go ahead.
there was just some weird brick face fellow looking at us.
Brick face.
Like a guy with a face of a brick or bricks with a face?
Bricks
with
forming the
us.
face of a man.
Oh.
Oh,
Sort
okay,
of
that's
like in
new.
that Frank Baum book, Ozma of Oz, with the Gnome King. He was made out of rock and all. He would, his face would show up. Oh,
And you guys didn't try anything experimental last night at the library?
Nope.
I did.
That's fucking weird. Oh, you did, yeah. Or Rita.
There weren't any symbols or anything on this wall face?
Nope, just a face. I mean, as soon as we noticed it, it sank back into the bricks. So
Okay, now
I
it's
didn't
sounding like
see
the
it.
wizard is watching us.
Oh, my goodness.
You think?
I
I
mean,
mean,
I don't know, but you say a face is looking at you out of the brickwork. What
maybe he
is
just has a thing for Betty.
Megalopolis? Oh.
That's odd.
Let's hope the weird brick guy does not have a thing for Betty.
Please.
If anything, he had a thing for Professor Harrison.
Huh.
He was a brick house.
Okay. So I'm getting that all of you want to check out this Julius's apartment.
I'll definitely
Yeah.
be there with Tim.
I'm in.
Yes.
Make
Yeah.
sure
Yes.
keep
Are all
some
of you going
distance.
tonight, or
Yeah.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
right
Ethel?
now. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's go today. Let's not postpone
Okay.
it.
Just ladies realize that there might be something gruesome.
Meh.
Well,
Just get yourselves
I mean-
prepared for that.
We may just
Yeah.
want to.
Leon,
I mean,
they've been
it
with
may-
us through.
Yeah, I
it
don't
may
want any
smell
screaming.
really bad if there's a dead body.
I-
Because our heightened, like, are you guys still smelling things like
Oh,
extra?
Yeah.
Yeah, all of you are still.
We'll just
Okay.
everyone smoke a lot of cigarettes while we're outside of the door or something.
I
And then,
always
like,
make it a principle of how I live my
Oh,
life to smoke as many
actually-
cigarettes as possible.
actually, if he's not there to open the door, did I? Oh no, I misread this. Never mind.
Okay.
Right, if he's not there, you're going to blow the.
yeah,
blow
you're
the building.
exploding it. The only reasonable first step.
The only reasonable response. Demolitions.
I don't think I'm walking around with explosive. No.
Do we need to stop at the store? Like,
I mean, in case it would be to
Yeah.
my office, I imagine I have like, or a
A construction
warehouse or
site.
something. Yeah, to get supplies. But no, we shouldn't blow anything up. Not
Okay,
yet.
so not blowing anything up. Are you doing
Yeah.
anything else before going to his apartment, or are you just going straight there?
I think we're going straight there. I don't know what else we have. I don't know what else we would be doing.
Okay.
I can.
Does-
I would. If we shouldn't all go to the door, I think maybe if
No.
some of us could walk, just like
I'll go to the door to make sure,
yeah.
because don't want
Okay,
somebody
so if-
jumping out.
If Leon, Betty, and myself go to the door,
You can just like watch from afar. It's like walking, promenading.
So
I
he
don't know
lives in
whichever.
an apartment, and he lives on the 5th floor. So you'd have to, if you want to go to his door specifically, you'd have to enter the building and go to the,
Right.
yes, well, if the three of you wait outside and the three of us go in,
Yeah.
is there a front door and a back door to the building?
Probably it's an apartment complex, right?
Maybe
Yeah,
some
there-
people
there
go
is
to the
a back
and
door,
some
but-
people go to the front
Yeah.
We
in
can
case
do
we
that.
scare him and he runs.
oh,
wait.
that's true.
I'll wait.
He might actually still be alive.
Yeah.
We are assuming.
That is
I'll-
good thinking, Betty.
I'll-
I have failed to consider his being alive as an actual premise.
Okay.
I'll wait on the street. I'll wait on the street.
So Peter is on the street,
Yeah.
and who else is on the
I'll-
street?
Me.
Ethel.
I'm there,
and,
but I'll go around the back.
and
Okay.
Professor West is waiting at the back. Okay, perfect. So the three of you that enter the building, your senses are still pretty sharp. So you go up the stairs, and every floor you hear like sounds of people having dinner, couples arguing, children playing and screaming. You hear all of them through the walls until you get to the fifth floor, and it's pretty quiet on this floor. There are a few doors with different apartments, and Julius has one. You could go up to his door.
Well, 3 knocks for good luck. Knock, knock, knock.
So you knock 3 times, no response.
I'll try to open the door.
The door
locked?
is locked.
All right,
Betty?
Betty.
All right. If they rolled so poorly up till now, they have to roll great at some point.
I mean, that's just logic.
Theoretically.
Yeah.
That's quantum physics.
Yeah.
A 003
See?
Okay, yeah. Perfect.
out of 36.
Professor West.
So Betty walks up the door and gives you all a knowing look like, let me handle this. And you take out your bobby pin and within like 10 seconds you have this door open and it swings open.
And his name is Julius Gabriel?
Julius Gabriel, yeah. His apartment is small. It's very cramped. It's basically a single room with a bath to one side. There's a closet built into the interior wall on the other side. There are piles of newspapers on a small table in the middle of the room, where there's also a better typewriter with several keys askew. And
Mr. Gabriel?
On the floor in front of you lies a body.
I think that's Mr. Gabriel.
Well, let's shut the door behind it.
It's as if his arms and legs have been torn off his body. You can give me a sanity roll for that, by the way.
That's gruesome even for me.
95.
Oh shit.
Okay.
37. I'm bothered by it, but I'm not screaming.
No, I'm fine.
So if you pass, it's 1d3. If you fail, it's 1d6.
Oh.
So it's a D6.
Oh, only 3. Only 3.
It's not a normal body.
I got a 5. So what's that? Keith, I got a 5 on a D6, but I'm rolling a D3.
That's 3.
You lost 3.
Lost 3. Okay.
Okay. We're all going to close the door and go back, or
No way.
go in?
We want to stay in the apartment. We just don't want anybody passing by in the hallway.
Okay, so you go in and close the door. Okay, no, that makes more sense.
Yeah, we
I was
just
like, okay.
open the door, see the dead body, just shut it again. Nope.
Let me check the body, and you guys look for the book.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, good God.
Yeah, so examining the body, it's as if his hands have been and his legs have been ripped off. Not just chopped off, but like, yeah, you see from the way the muscle tissue looks like it's been just ripped off. It's not very clean.
Is there a large quantity of blood?
Yeah, it's very bloody.
So
there's some insect crawling over his skin and beneath his shirt and everything.
They were ripped off while he was alive. Otherwise, it wouldn't have bled out so much. Jesus Christ.
Oh, no. It was definitely
I'm going to check his pockets. Check his pockets. Check to see if he has any rings or jewelry. You know,
He has one ring and he has maybe like $1.12 in one of his pockets.
ID.
Yeah. You find like in his wallet, you find ID with, or maybe his business card from the newspaper that says Julius Gabriel.
Any weird symbols, tattoos, or anything that he's got on him? I'm doing this while they're walking
No,
away, so that
yeah, no, nothing like that.
Okay, I think he's something just tore his arms out. Better be careful of that magic book.
I'll be
And
most careful.
the others of you who are searching the apartment, you notice that on one of the walls there's like somebody tried to paint a five-pointed star, but it's not complete. Like only four of the five lines are there.
And
And
what color is that in? Like, is it in the same white paint from the switch box or
it's in a different paint.
different paint? Okay.
Just looks like was done with some black paint or something.
Okay.
Hmm.
Are you searching anywhere in specific, in specifically, or
I want to see what he was working on in this typewriter. I want to find that book.
okay? We'll assume you just search the apartment, and just give me a spot hidden roll. See what you can find.
Come on.
Ooh,
Ooh, 18 is a hard success.
I got a 10 out of 25.
Okay, so in his typewriter, he was working on some article about how Edward was trying to he yeah you see him like cross out a few things again and start over lots of times, but he's trying to write an article about how Wycombe is this weird occult wizard, but you see from the way he keeps crossing out and starting over that he cannot quite find the formulation to sell this to the public. And Betty searching the apartment, you go through the closet and you check at the top of the closet, you find like this thick book lying there. The Megalopus, yeah, the one I
I
cannot
find
pronounce
it.
right now. Yeah.
Oh, Tim! Look what I found!
Oh my goodness!
Finders keepers!
No.
And
All right. We need to
you,
negotiate.
who of you had a hard success with the spot hidden? Was that Timothy or was that Betty?
We
I
both had a hard
we
success.
both.
Both had a hard success. Okay. You, um, as you're walking through the apartment, you suddenly get this feeling again that you're being watched, and you see this face made out of bricks staring at you from one of the walls.
You see, Betty, I thought I had a thing for you.
Is that what you saw? That's fucking creepy.
And it's not disappearing now. So, and it's definitely there. So you can give me a sanity roll for that.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Fail.
2. Apparently, Brickman doesn't phase me as much
Now
as
I've seen it, I'm
or the
scared.
body does. Yeah.
Okay,
With
so
fail.
if you fail is 1d8, pass is just 1 for some reason.
You guys call out and tell me to come and take a look.
Oh, I got an 8. Oh my God.
Oh, okay. Give me intelligence roll.
An intelligence roll. My intelligence is 80. And I got a 72.
Oh, you pass.
Ooh.
I did pass.
You don't want
Yeah,
to.
okay. Then.
I know.
What would be a good bout of madness here? Do you have like an idea for a good bout of madness, how your character would react? Otherwise, we can roll something up.
You roll. I don't have any idea.
All right, Tom, do you have
Yeah, just roll a 1d8. She's
I don't-
definitely going to scream.
Yeah. Involuntary
That's
action.
6.
6 is paranoia. You're going to start to think that we're pulling a prank on you.
Okay. Do I also lose the 8 sanity?
Yeah. You lose the
Okay.
8, and you get a bout of madness.
Okay.
And that just
So
means that you stop trusting us. And that's for 1d10 rounds. So you do eventually.
I roll a d10.
Yeah, to see how many rounds or how many
0.
hours.
Or is that 10?
That's 10.
That's 10.
10 rounds.
So for half a day, you're going to be really suspicious of anything that we do.
Okay, and then I have a 30. 4.
When she screams, I'm going to come and take a look too.
Yeah, you see this as well. And you can roll.
So sanity.
And
yeah,
I roll for sanity. And
and
as
I
you
got
walk
an
up
11.
It's the
So-
book. It's because
Okay.
I touched the book.
Yeah, then
I don't
you-
want
you
the
lo-
book.
Here,
You
I'll
lose
take it.
1
I'll
point.
take it.
I throw the book across the room.
I'll go
Dream come
grab,
true for
grab the book.
Dr. Sharp. And
Um,
Leon, as you're watching this brick face, you see that the face is coming out of the thing, and the bricks that made the wall of this apartment seem to form like in a humanoid shape, and it slowly starts to step out of the wall, and it leaves
good God.
leaves a hole where it
It's time
was.
to fucking run.
okay, I would like very much, because I had a friend like this. He tended to punch before he thought clearly.
What kind of circles do you run in?
No, I had a friend who his reaction would be to punch something before he would. So if I come, she screams, I come in, I see this guy coming out of the wall. I want to roll willpower to see if I just haul off and punch the face right in my.
Okay, sure. I like this idea.
I passed my willpower, so I probably haul off to punch it, but then I don't.
Okay, well that's
the
very
fuck?
good if you don't want to break your hand. So,
Are we gonna run?
I'm running. As soon as he starts walking out of the wall, I start running.
okay, let me check. I think this thing is not.
I think I probably shut the door behind me.
I think
Even
I'm
if you
making
guys
sure
are still in.
they're behind me going, but I'm going to wait and see what it does.
Okay, as it's morphed out of the wall, it's coming towards you, and it starts to raise like an arm.
What?
Are you
And
gonna
it
keep
still looks like
watching?
is it still made out of brick or is it?
It's made entirely out of bricks. It's like these bricks have formed into a humanoid shape.
Yeah, I'm not going to let it hit me. So as long as they've gotten out of the door, I'm diving for the door too.
Okay. Well, I'll say you notice on time. It takes a bit of time for this to form and come up to you. It's pretty slow. It's made of bricks, so you have enough time to get out.
Dodge out of the way. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I slam the door. But we just got to get away from it. I don't think the door would stop it if it was coming after us. But it might have trouble getting down the stairs. So
No, paper does beat rock, though. So the wooden door.
Got the book.
yeah, let's just go.
Running down the stairs. Running.
You all
running,
sprint down
running.
the stairs and exit through the front door, I assume, because otherwise you'd have to go through
Yeah.
servants' quarters or whatever, where the landlady is. And you dash out onto the street, and Peter and Ethel, you see these three just with shocked
there.
faces
It
appear.
looks like they might be in trouble.
Oh
Wait,
God.
what happened?
Run!
But
Where's Harrison?
We need Harrison. He's in the back.
he quantumed himself
Harrison!
to the back.
Brick monster's coming.
Harrison!
Brick monster.
Just run.
Are you all gonna run somewhere in particular, or just at random, or?
Probably
Um,
just across the street and turn around and look back to see if the brick
Me.
monster's coming after us.
Meanwhile, Harrison's just writing in his notebook loads
you
of
have better
formulas.
hearing. Do you hear the other scream, "Brick monster"?
Yeah, you have good hearing.
Yeah,
I'm
you
going to
you have
roll
good hearing. You
a list.
definitely.
I am, but he is doing his little things right.
Okay,
So I am
and
going to
Is it-
roll a listen.
he's focused on real science.
Exactly. I only have 20% listen. I only have base. I failed that roll. So I am stuck in my
Okay,
notes taking.
how do you have to go through the whole block to get to the back of the building? Or is there like a little
Alley.
There's a
Alley
little
or something.
alleyway
I'll
next
run
to
that
it.
way and be like, hey, come on.
Hmm.
Professor Harrison,
And
hey.
the
Oh,
the rest
hello.
of you don't see this. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, hello.
Come on. They saw a monster, brick monster is coming down the stairs. Let's go all gather. I don't know what we're doing, but come on.
He looks confused, but he was still making notes.
Oh, brick monster.
I'll just run to the others.
All right.
I'll be like, I don't know what's happening.
Perfect. So if you all run across the street, you don't see this thing appear through the door or anything, but you do get the feeling that the front door, the wood of the front door, morphs, like pushes out, morphs into a face, kind of takes a look at you all, and just morphs back and disappears.
So the wooden door. If I see that, I'm just going to sort of grab Timothy's arm as we're moving away. Could that be what City Mancy means?
I can see it. Yeah.
It would make sense on some level, but we won't know until we read the book.
Well,
Okay, let's get the hell out of here. That thing might be able to follow us wherever we go.
Yeah.
well, if you've got something that can do that, what if the spell, it's obviously for mega cities, so what if it can do that, but to a whole city?
The entire city. The Statue of Liberty.
Okay. So if we feel like it can follow us, maybe we should go somewhere with more nature than construction to
Central Park?
Get out of the
We
city.
can go find
Get out of
a
the city.
quiet. That would take a while.
Yeah.
We could go to
Central
someplace
Park.
in Central Park.
I mean,
A
I
quiet
assume I have
corner.
a car because I have drive 60, but
Yeah, I'd never write down if you have like automobiles or
yeah,
anything,
I
but
would assume I have one.
if
But
you have
if
a
you want to
decent
go
credit
farther,
rating, you can assume you have one. And if you don't have a
yeah.
decent credit rating, maybe you have like the Ford Model T or something.
Um,
I think Central Park.
but I
mean,
would,
if we're worried
yeah,
about
but somewhere without as much construction, just so it can follow us. I don't know. You're the ones that saw it.
All right.
I wouldn't have believed it. I mean, I would have believed you guys if you'd have said it, and you did say it, but I wouldn't have believed it if I hadn't seen it with my own two eyes. I almost punched him.
That
Should
can
have
be good
punched
for a
him.
hand.
I would have broke my knuckles, I'm sure of it.
yeah.
Oh, we found the guy. Totally dead. All of his limbs pulled off of his body.
Oh no.
Really?
Like, what's
You
going to happen
got
to
too
us
close.
in 5 seconds?
I don't know. I
Let's-
think Brickman came out of the wall and tore his arms off.
Yep.
Oh gosh.
It's going to do it to all of us, too.
Then I guess we need to read this book and see if we get any more information that can be
Yeah.
useful.
And we all carry sledgehammers.
Oh, I can't. I can't lift a sledgehammer, Leon.
Peter.
It's way too heavy.
You just stay behind me
I think
then.
we might need my supplies to blow something up after all.
Yes.
Your architectural demolition kit. We might. Let's get someplace safe. Let's
Okay.
talk this all through in Central Park. Hopefully
Yeah,
he can't turn it into trees, but
I assume you're all discussing this as you were walking there anyway.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
Yeah, getting
so
away.
so you arrive at Central Park. It's it's getting dark, but you see a few couples walking here and there, and some people just going walking the park, walking the dog at late at night. You find a quiet spot where you can sit down. I'll say a few of you have torches with you, so you can
well,
see.
there's lights in Central Park too. So
Yeah, even that. Okay, yeah, you find a nice light source or something to sit beneath, so that you can presumably
So-
read.
so read the book. Tell us what it means.
Yeah. Is it in English?
It's in English. Yeah, yeah.
It
Oh,
is in
yes, okay.
English. Publication details match what I thought. Written by Thibaut de Castries.
Huh.
Publishing information, San Francisco. Reading takes some time, but what is it? Yeah, I'll start reading through it.
I mean, you can skim through it and you can check some chapters and
There's something about gates.
at a certain point you find like this passage that really catches your eye. Let me see how share.
Oh, here's something interesting. Megalopomancy, a new science of cities. By a magnitude of thousands, Table 12 shows the estimated annual intake of energy with goods assessed for Babylon, London in 1580, and San Francisco. Indeed, the Megapolitan age is our greatest triumph and our most horrible sin. Yet it is not merely physical fuel that drives the putrefying heat of the metropolis, the howls of fire and the screeching of engines. It is the shrieking of the human psyche, draining us that it might glut itself to fuel its vampiristic non-life. McDougall might have postulated the weight of the human soul, but no scientist has yet described its accumulated energy, its potential for psychical creation or disruption. And even if we overtook the Aristotles and the Agrippas, the muddled masses of medieval minds, to conclude that an individual's spiritual potential is infinitesimal, that of millions or tens of millions of such motes aggregated in a small spatio-temporal locale, though of intricate structure, would still be current that could energize flights to heaven or topple empires. It is the city itself that siphons this miraculous substance via the skyscrapers through ectoplasmic pulmonary that it might hack and cough out its horrid vitality. Paramentals are the effectum of these nosphoretic processes. For the most part, they remain unmanifested between the cracks and the crevices, the joints and the rivets, rays of force that nonetheless swirl like wisps of smoke through energy and matter alike, filling the intratomic interstices with their dire quivering essence. Yet there are eddies in some locations, winding alleys, deserted factories, crumbling houses, or any place where man might have lived and breathed and cursed and died. The strongest concentrations of this ectoplasm, however, remain within the accumulators of the aforementioned spirituophalic spires of the temples of each age, Ziggurat's pyramids, or the new spiritosexual, spiritosecular monstrosities that the robber barons of our age erect as mute to their own vanity. The bodies of paramentals, where they take them, are constructed out of the bones and muscle of the metropolis. There can be no aptropic device that can fully disrupt the resonance between paramental frequencies and our own. yet some interference can be delivered from different sources. Silver is attributed a catabolic reaction to witches and vampires in folklore, a distorted interpretation derived from the atempolarity of the collective unconscious warning us in advance of the foes which we might fight to bring about the unnamed age. In the same manner, the white Pythagoras noted the significance of the five-pointed pentagram, the elder sign, the sign of the gods, presaging the dire needs of those.
So yeah,
So Tim, I have a limited education, but that sounded like a whole bunch of gobbledygook.
Yeah.
So the idea, like to put it in layman's term, basically the author claims that there's a certain amount of energy. Are you listening, Harrison? There's a certain amount of energy off-put by the human soul. Normally, in the state of affairs of the human, these energies lead off into the world, and that's all there is to it. But once you concentrate so many people on so small a space as you get within the metropolis, what happens is that the city itself starts to accumulate spiritual energy. It collects in the buildings, it collects in the subways, it becomes this massive wellspring of power of which someone who is attuned enough to the metaphysical arts may tap into to great effect. The power to topple empires is coagulated in the bones and the structures of the city itself. That is the
So is that
central
why
play.
is that why he used the subway, because there's so many people in and out of there?
It could just
Maybe
be a reservoir where the reservoirs of energy have pooled in the city. If you think of all the buildings collecting energy and that pools downwards, then the subway makes a reasonable place in which one could, like a spigot,
And all those people are constantly
unleash.
going in and out of the space
Yeah,
by the
something to that
thousands and
effect. But it's
thousands.
not about the movement of people. It's about the accumulation of people. It's the city itself, not strictly the subway.
it
Although
it did
again, the
mention
subway may be where it all pools down into. I'd have
So
to
we're
read
all
more.
magic batteries.
Well, we are all magic batteries, but very small batteries. Again, it's the collected mass
It's
of
a
millions
bunch of them
together.
together.
well, it
Wow.
does indicate the skyscrapers as like sort of lighting rod to collect all
Yeah.
this. And when I was looking at the buildings uh he's been working on, he put money on the three currently tallest ones on the city.
And I
And
suppose it makes sense because all of the skyscrapers are connected at the ground level.
yes, and I don't
Wow.
know. It also mentions the pentagram and 5 point, and I don't know if you told us this when you found the body that you saw a painted pentagram that was missing 1 point.
I didn't see that.
I heard it. I'm sure I
Yes,
heard it when you
elder
saw.
signs. I have a with my Cthulhu mythos of 30. Is it reasonable that I would know what
Their sign.
what an elder sign is?
yeah, you would probably know what an elder sign
Yeah,
is.
this is you can find the same symbol talked about at length in the Necronomicon. But it's the elder sign is a particular sort of symbol that is supposed to be a warding sort of thing to stave off certain unwanted magical forces.
So maybe
Oh.
they're trying to disrupt it to be able to harness this energy.
Well, it's not as though there's an elder sign that they need. Basically, what it means for us is that if we come across Brickman again, if we had something with an elder sign or maybe something silver, it also mentions silver, even better, a silver elder sign, that might be something that we could use to protect ourselves against such
Maybe.
menaces made of brick, perhaps.
I must have some silver jewelry. I don't think I have anything elder sign.
No. No, I don't have
And,
anything elder sign, but some ladies have left some silver jewelry behind at my apartment.
Although it's curious that they decide that it's there are some debates as to what the elder sign actually is supposed to look like. Some people think that it's something like a pentagram. Other people think it looks something like a tree branch. So it's interesting to see that that this author takes a particular stance on this form of the elder sign.
look, all we need is silver dollars. We got plenty of silver dollars. We can take silver dollars and
Oh,
make
yeah,
something
there's still silver
out
at
of
this
silver.
time.
Yeah.
I think they still got thing.
I still would like to hit the damn thing with a sledgehammer and see how well it handles it.
Um, I just want to check if I heard correctly when they were at the broken down man home that I heard something about a pentagram, or am I imagining stuff?
No, you heard it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you heard
okay.
it.
Okay.
There was one
Incomplete.
incomplete on the wall.
It was
Yes,
missing a
I
point.
believe that our dear the late esteemed journalist Julius Gabriel was trying to draw or paint one of these elder signs on the wall of his home to protect himself
When
um,
the brickman
when
came
the brick
and
man came.
Huh.
And
Well,
now he's following us because he followed you because you saw him at
at his work. Maybe
at
he's
his work. No, at his apartment.
no, but that's his work first. That's the first place they saw the face.
yeah.
No, we saw the face. We saw the face at the newspaper.
At the newspaper, that's right.
Yeah.
We didn't
So
see
maybe
it at
he
his
was
apartment.
watching the places where he is to see if anyone was following the trail.
The
And now he
connection
knows
is
that somebody
definitely the
is.
journalist.
I wonder if Edward Wycombe, if like maybe he's got himself locked up in some place that doesn't have brick and things because maybe he's seen this and somehow.
I think
I think
he might be
Wycombe
the brick
is
man.
yeah. I mean
Yeah.
the current report or article that Julius was trying to write was about exposing Edward Wycombe as an occult
Oh
practitioner.
yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah. Huh.
Well, if
Uh,
more people mean more energy, then where would he go? Where would the most people be accumulated?
Here, I mean, in New York, the city itself.
Yeah.
You're thinking too
But maybe
precisely about this. It's
I was thinking maybe a baseball game or something like that.
Oh, like a stadium or
it's
something?
Yeah.
this is about the slow accumulation of energy over time.
Okay.
I don't think it's a matter of a large gathering of people. I think it's the living of large groups of people in one place for a prolonged period of time.
Yeah, the quantity.
Yeah, the quantity over time, the city absorbs it.
So maybe the thing on the subway was a test to see if they got more energy, if he could tap into this
He
source.
certainly unleashed something, or like he unleashed a lot of energy,
Right.
or at least enough to knock a subway. So, as we were speculating earlier, it seemed like it was a test.
So
They,
that
they've
in a wider
demonstrated the
scale.
principle that there is energy to be tapped into.
So how do
Right.
we stop him?
Well, for one, I'm always fond of, if we can ascertain through this book the means through which he is operating, perhaps we too can tap into this energy source.
Well, then we need to go somewhere where you can study
Or block him from doing so.
and, yeah, maybe put up some of those silver stars around us so that he can't get to us. And I'll get a sledgehammer just in case he does show up. I'll knock him right back into the wall.
Huh.
Huh.
Strange.
Hmm.
Strange.
Or do we want to make friends with him?
Yeah, I mean,
I
like,
mean, he is a fucking murderer, but
I
yeah,
don't
but
know.
I wonder, could he take stuff into the wall? Like, or can he just come out of the wall and if he picks up an inanimate object, could he bring it into the wall and take it somewhere
did
else? That'd
did
be
Brick
interesting.
Him look like Brick Him was wearing clothes, or did it look like
It was
Make
just
it
made out of bricks. I'll give you this.
Swinging
Since
brick.
Sharp is studying the book a little bit more, it seems that this brick man was one of these paramentals, and it's not like you take that he is in that. It's more that there is a few passages here and there, maybe a chapter on how you can try and control these things.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
What
whatever
was it? The psychic effluvium of the city.
effluvium. Yeah, so
Course.
it seems like the brick men are all around us in the walls. And they can be compelled to do certain things.
Well,
And it
ma-
doesn't necessarily have to be bricks.
Yeah.
So someone compelled that brick guy to attack the journalist and us.
That's correct.
So someone knows.
or even they've always been there, and
Yeah.
now just because we've had our experience, we can see them, and they know we
Yeah.
can see them.
Yeah, there's a passage in the book about how these things have always been in large cities, and like some unsolved murders or some mysterious disappearances have to do with these things. But that's more like when they're uncontrolled, they just manifest here and there
Yes. So,
by
so it
pure
is.
chance.
So it may be that we're only seeing them now, and but it also seems this book gives us the means of which to influence them in some way. So it could have been acting under its own accord,
That would be.
or it could be acting at the behest of some
I
Wycombe
would.
figure or his friend.
Yeah.
so how do we find Wycombe and how do we stop him?
Well, if we can use this text to find how we could use the walls to our
Wait,
advantage.
we already know it's not Wycombe because Wycombe was with the wizard that was doing
Well, just
it.
because one man is dressed as a wizard and the other man is dressed in a suit does not mean that the man in the suit is not necessarily a wizard. They could both be wizards.
Gabriel
Exactly.
thought he was.
Like me and Sharp are both doctors, but I'm a real doctor and he's a fake one.
Okay, well, you both make me feel stupid, so I'll just keep my mouth
Yeah.
shut.
Ugh, I feel stressed. Betty, how you feeling?
I just want to note that I'm also a doctor, but I don't have to tell everybody every 5 seconds. And also,
If those things were spying on us, I don't think we can go to the library again.
No, I need to go to the
I don't think we
library.
should go anywhere. I think we need to get out of town. I think we need to get out of town now. I don't think Citrus Park is where we need to be. I think we need to leave
No.
right now.
Betty, calm down.
You calm down.
Because if we don't get to the bottom of this, it's just going to get worse, and then it might spread. Because once they realize they can do what they want to here in New York, it might then spread out and
It's probably already
End
spreading.
of the
Probably
world.
every apartment has a brick man. Everybody has a brick man, and they're all
Yes,
going to come
that's the-
together, and
that's the
it's going to
point.
be
Because the
ridiculous.
magnetic physical plane within us, all our energies are everywhere. So if there are beings that live in the walls or whatever, it's just the metaphysical particles from space.
And give it 5
That's
freaking seconds, and that Statue of
crazy.
Liberty is going to get up and go manifest whatever, your particle.
Betty,
Hmm.
particles. Calm down.
Huh.
As wrong as all of that was that Harrison just said, I think the spirit of what he was trying to say is that if we run, there will be no one to stop Wycombe from whatever it is that he and his
Wizard.
friend are trying to accomplish.
Huh.
Both, whether one's the wizard, whether they're both wizards, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
We are the ones with the knowledge and the position to do something about this. And I think that gives us an ethical responsibility to save the soul of the city from being exploited to these dark purposes.
Okay.
It has very little to do with particles or whatever.
Metaphysical particles.
Neutrino.
Huh.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm
So It's pretty late. Let's say it's like around 10 p.m. after Timothy has been scrolling through this book and everything. You're still in Central Park. Uh, a couple walks by and they start arguing. They're a little annoyed with each other. What are all of you? What's the plan for now?
I think that we should all stay in one place. Who's got the biggest place?
I I don't. Mine's just a little studio apartment with a bathroom.
I have quite a large apartment. Quite a
Right.
well-off man because I'm an actual professor.
Is it mostly wood? Yeah, but we
Yes.
saw him turn into wood too, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
It doesn't really matter where we go, it's gonna find us, so
I mean, but you introduce yourself on the newspaper, right? So
Mhm.
maybe not any of your places.
We just
Absolutely.
need
Wherever it is that we stay, we will need to make sure that we
ward it.
paint the walls properly, protect ourselves.
Yeah. Well, there's this hotel that I use sometime. You can get the rooms hourly, but
Oh my
it's
God.
really cheap, and you can paint. You could they won't get mad if you deface their walls a little at all, so we could stay there.
Pay by the hour?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
I still want a sledgehammer.
We
I don't know
can
I
where
don't know
I'd
if
go
they
this
might
time
let
of
you
night,
do.
but
I don't know if they'd let you do that.
And
I-
then when we keep stuff, I probably have a sledgehammer if you want one.
I think we should
So-
go to Professor Harrison's house. He's got the nicest place with the most bedrooms, but we'll have to put a pentagram on every single wall, on every
Not-
single door, on the ceiling, on the floor, everywhere. I think we should get some and paint them on ourselves.
Not to be that nitpicky, but we need to put elder signs on everything, not pentagrams. There's a very key difference between those two symbols.
They're both
yeah, don't be
five,
paranoid.
right?
Paranoid.
just
Don't be paranoid.
the paranoia
You should be a
will
little
make
more
it worse.
paranoid. I don't think y'all are paranoid enough.
Just calm down, Betty. I may have something that you can take when we get to mine that
God.
might calm you down.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go to
If you
Harrison's.
want a sledgehammer, we can pick up a sledgehammer. I'm sure that the construction there is one.
Yes.
All right.
we'll
So
put-
you all go to Harrison's place.
Yeah.
Yes.
What kind of house do you have?
A large one.
Okay, it's like a penthouse apartment, or is
Yeah,
it like,
it'd probably be a penthouse apartment. He's quite
Holy
flashy
shit.
for
Nice.
For a professor?
He comes
This
from
is-
old money.
We see how he got his PhD.
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
old money out of physics.
Okay. Let's say, would it be too much of a stretch to say this one also overlooks Central Park? Let's just go with it.
Sure.
Came
It
from
might
really
be a bit
old
too
money.
pricey for me, but yes, we'll go with it.
I mean, old money is,
Exactly, there we go. Well,
Yeah.
it was fun.
maybe you just inherited the apartment itself. So you get to this apartment. Looks very nice.
Well, Harrison, old boy, do you have any paint?
Yes, in the cupboard.
All right, I would like to take the paint and paint an elder sign on one of the walls.
And just quickly before I forgot, Leon, you wanted a sledgehammer. Hardware stores are closed, but you can make a luck
Yeah.
roll. Maybe if you can come across a construction site or something, see if you can
Yeah,
find
I
one.
might know if
Yeah, there's always
any
construction
construction.
sites, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
but maybe they're not sledgehammers like in plain sight while you're walking
Yeah.
by. So
I got a 53 out of 60, so
Hmm.
yeah.
I'll say
Ethel would know where
while
one
you
is.
while you're walking towards Harrison's apartment, you see a construction site, and Ethel points out like,
Yeah.
you can find one here. Just
All right.
Oh.
So
quick in and out.
Oh,
Okay.
Chrysler's
yeah.
building this working on this site. It'll be a nice building.
yeah,
Cool.
they're starting to clean up to start the works.
And yeah, you get to Harrison's apartment, and Timothy starts asking for paint for f-
Maybe there
from
was paint at the construction site too. So
I had paint in my.
You guys look over and Betty has taken her lipstick and has like elder
Replicated.
signs like all over.
Betty, come with
That
me
makes
to
it.
my
I'm
with me to
safe.
my medicine
Here.
cabinet.
Here, let me put some on you. I try to like put one on his
No,
forehead.
no. Take this. Here's some water.
Thank you.
Huh.
But
I go to
yeah,
the guest
I want to
bedroom and
start.
I pass out.
I want to start painting all the walls with.
I'll help.
I feel like even if you didn't know about this, you would just want to deface Professor West's walls. But yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I'll see
It's
that symbol
a
he's
nice
painting
apartment
and
you
I'll.
got here.
Professor West is fine with it because he was going to redecorate anyway, so it's okay.
Mm.
Okay, but yeah,
paint
you
one on the end of my sledgehammer. So
nice. I
I-
like it. Yeah. So you get to the apartment, you paint elder signs like every wall, every ceiling, every floor. How many? How are you
just
envisioning
one room
your?
we need to protect, right?
Okay.
The main room.
Yeah, that's okay. So just one room, you all stay in that room and you just paint them everywhere.
Hmm. Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Huh.
I was envisioning one big one
Yeah,
on
a
each
really
wall.
big.
What do you think, Harrison?
Yes, just go with it. It will rather nice.
Okay. So you set out to work and you paint these elder sign, this large elder sign on the wall.
Hmm.
Are you
You
just
wouldn't
all
happen
gonna?
to keep old newspapers around here, would you, Harrison?
You can try in my library room.
Okay.
There's probably some somewhere.
I would say you'd have a stack of
Well,
old newspapers.
Okay. But what I'm gonna try and do is kind of go back and look at
5 years
Julius
ago.
Julius Gabriel's
Oh, see, his.
articles and kind of see like when he started like doing his muckraking on Wycombe. Wycombe.
I can see if anything all enough to see what changed on Wycombe, what
Yeah.
caused the change, if there's anything all enough.
Um, okay, so if you look at when Julius started writing about this, it's the newspaper from the Wall Street Hocus Pocus seems to be the first article he wrote about Wycombe.
A year
Okay.
ago.
Huh.
Yeah, but you can give me a library roll if you want.
Okay. Yep.
I'll do one just to see.
No. Fail.
I failed by 2. Is it worth spending 2 luck? Or
That's what it's there for.
I mean, two is especially one shots. You spend them like
yeah,
it's
let's
nothing.
let's just spend the 2 luck and see if there's anything interesting.
You find an article from around eight years ago
Okay.
about the Wall Street bombing, and if you're from New York, you still remember was a mass casualty event. You still remember it pretty well.
Oh yeah, I worked it. Hmm.
Mm. But you also notice that in one of the in the article somewhere, it briefly mentions that Wycombe was on the scene quickly and he helped gather like uh, people to yeah, he guided the response team, like he helped everybody out. He was one of the first there to start helping people.
Okay. So he
I
was
got an
there.
idea.
Yes?
Does trauma cause more energy?
Hmm.
Maybe
Oh,
that's why
oh
he caused the
yeah.
problem.
He was there and he got some energy and then he wanted to cause a problem on the subway too.
But this was years ago.
Maybe it's the
Wait,
first
This
time he
8 years
had contact
ago.
with
This was 8 years ago. So he waits 8 more years to do another test on the subway.
I
No,
think
maybe
it
he's been
maybe
doing it, and this is just one that he got caught on.
I don't see. I'd have to read the book further, Leon, but I'm doubtful of that.
Okay. I mean, I'm just an idea. I mean, this is
And
the first one that we've been there for.
maybe.
I assume not most of you are not sleeping right now, right?
No.
If
Yeah,
I
I
I'll
don't
am.
think
try,
I
I mean,
can sleep.
I want to
you're
be
all
I'm-
up. I want to be reading this book.
I'm sleeping.
you're all crammed into this room, and then no real
I'm
beds there.
look,
Okay.
I'm
No,
sleeping in
if
a
so-
guest bed. Are you
Yeah,
guys? Did you guys?
Betty's in the guest room, and
Ah.
we did paint a sign in there.
Aw, thanks.
I was up all night, so I'm gonna sit here with my sledgehammer and fall asleep. But if one of you screams, I'm jumping up with my sledgehammer.
I assumed I
Okay.
went to the room where Professor Harrison kept all his old newspapers, which
Yeah,
probably
that's
wasn't
the
in the room
room.
where he's sleeping. And yeah, I didn't really see the brick man. I just saw maybe a little bit of a face, so like I'm not as paranoid.
I didn't see anything. I was busy
Yeah.
looking for
Yeah,
Harrison.
so yeah, I mean, like
And,
this
I
chair
believe.
where the newspapers are seems pretty comfortable.
oh, it is comfortable. You'll
Do
love
you have
that
any
chair.
like port or anything for me to sip on while I'm
Yes, of course, Peter. I'll get you, and then I'll come sit next to you in the other comfy chair and probably fall asleep.
So for the people staying up, so at least Dr. Sharp, but for the people who are still awake, you the sounds on the street seem to be, you just hear the regular sounds during the night. It's a little less annoying than during the day, but you start to hear some other sounds, like the low murmuring of cows, like some cows mooing here and there. Um, you hear some instrument being played on very old-timey tunes, even, for 1920s old-timey, played on a fiddle. You get the scent of pies wafting through, even through the windows. You can like strongly sense some pies. Smell.
rhubarb.
Do you hear that?
I mean,
Yes.
how could I not? Ah,
What?
Strange.
Did you hear a cow? I could swear I heard a cow. We're not in
It-
an area where it's normal, right?
No, New
It's
York.
more than one cow. It really sounds like it's a herd.
I'll look through a window or something.
You
Look
you
down.
don't see anything.
I don't,
ugh.
but I hear them still.
You hear them coming through the window. You can even pinpoint like where it's coming from, or yeah,
Oh,
the direction it's coming
the
from.
direction.
Yeah.
Maybe we should
And there's
go.
music as well.
Wait,
Is
Yeah.
the music coming from the same direction?
It's coming from the same direction.
let's go check it out, Ethel. Come on,
Okay.
come on.
But where's that coming from?
Well, that's where we're gonna
I
go
can
find out.
hear them so clearly.
Yeah.
But I
wake
don't
up, Lee.
see any.
Don't wake up, Leon. He's tired.
Yeah, and West is passed out on as well. So.
So I plan to go down and try and see
Oh,
where it's
Okay.
coming from.
Well,
Okay,
I
so
will
Peter,
stay
Ethel,
here because if the two of you never return, we'll want to know.
Oh,
what
well,
happened? Okay.
we'll be back.
I'll
We'll be
tell
back. We'll
tell our story. I'll
Mhm.
Okay, we'll
Okay.
go down to see where he's coming from.
Yeah.
Okay. So you make your way down the street and you start following these scents and sounds.
Mm-hmm.
And after a
Amazing.
few corners and twists and turns in the city, you see that the buildings start to change. The architecture changes. The the street lamps change. They're not no. You get like the really still the old wicks, or how do you call them? The old timey
Yeah.
antique street lamps.
The gaslight
And
ones. Yeah.
the high rise starts to, you don't see, if you look around, you don't see any high rise anymore around you.
What is
And
Huh.
you just,
Ethel, you're an architect. When were buildings like this common? Hmm.
20, 30, 40 years ago? I guess. I
definitely at least a century old
I
as
look
architecture.
around. This seems too old. Like my
I
parents weren't even born old.
Wow. I'm gonna look behind us the way that we came. Are the buildings old that way, or does it like look like it goes
Yeah,
back to newer? Oh,
the buildings are old that way as well. And you don't see any of the high rise, and you
Like
see
we
some
step on into the
courtyards here and
past,
there. Yeah.
yeah, like a H.G. Wells novel or something.
like the
Can
1800s,
we still hear the cows?
earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are they clearer now? I suppose.
Yeah, they're definitely clearer.
I'm gonna call out, hello? Anyone there?
You don't get a response.
Um, Maybe we should try and go back. This
Yes.
wasn't maybe one
We
of my
all
better
see. Did
ideas.
we see the cows at all, or we just heard them?
You just heard them. You don't see
And the
them.
music still playing.
Yeah, yeah.
But it doesn't
Okay,
sound louder,
let's try
right?
to.
And if you're gonna turn around,
I
Try to, yeah. Hmm.
try to
okay.
see if we can just turn around and retrace our steps back into.
When you turn around and you start walking a bit, you see this old man in a cloak and a conical hat
Oh no!
step out from an alleyway, like kind of wave at you.
Oh, I'll
Hello,
Good
wave back.
evening.
Hello.
evening.
Um, I we seem to be lost, good sir. I'm a Peter, and I I don't know where I'm at. Could you be of assistance?
Ooh, it's why don't you? I can show you where you're at. Come with me. I can explain everything at my apartment or at my house.
Hmm, I don't
Hey,
like it.
don't worry. I'm fast.
Okay.
And he doesn't wait for any response. He just turns around and he starts
Yeah.
walking,
In the direction we were
but
going, or
in the direction that the music was coming from.
okay, so I
He's
guess
walking
we're going
slowly
that.
enough that you can easily follow him.
Okay. All right.
Okay, I guess we're going.
Stay with. Stay. Yeah.
And
I. Oh.
after following him for a few minutes, you come to this old, very impressive two-story manse that's
Okay.
surrounded by large stretches of green. Um, there's a small black gate in front of it that stands open, and this man stands like on the near the front door,
Mhm.
and he beckons you.
What should I say? Good sir, it appears that you have done well for yourself.
Yes, yes. One could say that.
Yes, I did. Uh,
Uh,
I don't believe I caught your name.
Atherton. Morgan Atherton.
Okay. Uh,
It's
Interesting. Family name?
um well, it's been my family. Yeah, it's I don't understand.
Yeah.
Atherton is his family name. It's his last name.
Yeah. Okay. I got you.
Okay, so
Morgan's his
yeah,
first name.
yeah, Morgan. Yeah.
That's a strange name too. You don't need a lot of those. So,
Well, we've been here for quite a while, or I've been here for quite a while, but yeah, I don't think my name has been mentioned that often. But it's interesting that you do not know it, since you were researching my former partner, I think.
oh, I was? Uh, Wycliffe?
Wycombe, yes.
Wycombe, sorry. Oh, I didn't realize. Yeah, well, he must not be giving you much credit for being his partner. He's never mentioned you.
Well, have you ever talked to him? Do please come in. We'll take a nice seat in the library.
Are
We can
Oh,
talk a little.
are we still dressed like
Yes,
we're dressed,
dress
or
the
do
same.
okay
The clothes you
the
had on are what you
the
still
clothes?
have on.
Okay,
Mhm.
so we stick out.
But yeah, but it's
There's nobody else
there's
except the
nobody
wizard,
else except this
the creepy wizard.
older gentleman. But yeah,
of
he
course,
invites you in,
of
and
course, of course, of course.
Okay.
you come to. He takes you upstairs to a library. It's wall to wall with old books, and he
Wow,
starts staring out the
impressive
window.
collection.
And I think
I
we
know.
can. This might. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I think I know a man who would be quite interested in your collection here. It's very impressive.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, your occult friend. I think he would enjoy this very much indeed. Maybe you can
Okay.
invite
All
him
right.
sometime, or I think I should invite him. And I think this would be a nice place to end the session.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Right. Cool. Our players included Diana Zambrano, Keith Craig, Josh Harwood, Morgan Llewellyn, Jenny Olson, and myself, with Koen Leijten as the Keeper of Arcane Lore. We have a Discord server where you can chat with other members. You can set up private games. You can learn the finer arts of gameplay and game mastering. We provide audio-only versions of our shows free for you to download from Spotify, Podbean, or iTunes. Support for the show is provided by our patrons who are listed in the closing credits. If you'd like to show us your appreciation, please visit our Patreon page, or you can use the thanks button just below the screen. Like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and punch the bell icon for updates on our latest shows, and leave us some comments. We enjoy reading them and answering any questions you might have. This is Thom Raley, together with all the members of our gaming club, inviting you to journey with us once again into the darkness for another adventure into the universe of H.P. Lovecraft and the Call of Cthulhu role-playing game. Until next time, good luck and good gaming.